We are here in San Francisco's Japantown at the restaurant Paina doing a Korea event, which is amazing. That is the Chinese Real Estate Association of America. Let's go on inside and take a look.
Hi, John. You're the 2026 CREA president. Can you please tell us more about CREAA and the event today?
CIAA means Chinese Real Estate Association of America. We've been here for almost 50 years. We service our community. We helped our Chinese guys, help our Chinese buyers. We're related to real estate. So we are a good non-profit organizations.
Wow. That's great. And also, but today's event was I know this is the first one, and you invite a lot of economists and talk about the market. So what's the purpose of the event?
It's a new year, so I want everyone has a preparation for 2026. So that's why I invite two speakers. We talk about the investments and the markets. They will conclude the summary for 2025 and what is the challenge and what is the expectation for 2026. And then since I prepared tools for my real estate agents and members, so only market's not enough. I also invite two other AI teams to speakers to let them know, now everyone should know how to use the AI and how to use that as a tool to extend your business in 2026. That's my purpose.
Thank you. And how about the future events? Are there more events coming?
Oh yes, we are going to have the installation in February 27. That's a biggest event for CIAA. And we have more events like top producer panels. We have an expo coming for a couple months.
The event is actually trying to have people in our industry to learn more about investment and economics coming in, the coming year.
Yeah, my name's Peter Bogartis. I work at U.S. Bank. I'm a private wealth advisor, and I help wealthy clients make good financial decisions. Today, I'm going to talk about creative funding strategies, creative mortgage strategies, so we can help clients who have maybe not a straightforward situation, help them get the most funding they can to buy their dream house.
Great. Thank you. And how to hear about Korea? I've heard that you are one of the big sponsor. So can you share a little bit? Did you hear about the organization and decided to support it?
Yes, well, U.S. Bank is a sponsor, and I work for U.S. Bank. And U.S. Bank likes to sponsor community efforts, things that are going on in the community to help vitalize a community or bring a community together. And that's what Korea is all about.
Whenever there's an opportunity to get a perspective on the market, whether it's just local Bay Area market or national market, state market, it's a great opportunity because clients look to me to have that information. Because a lot of clients, they don't have time to sit and listen to an economist and see where the market and pricing is. So having the opportunity to get this information so that I could share it with current and future clients is why. Yeah.
Learn the information from here and go back and to teach people.
Exactly. And so being part of the Chinese Real Estate Association is a great tool to help.
We also want to empower you guys with great tools that we're able to provide to you, because there's a big boom in AI. So there's some tool sets that we'll provide to you guys later on in our conversation that will help you guys with your business.
All right, I'm going to talk about social media, branding, and storytelling, also AI. We're here to how can we leverage social media, how can we leverage storytelling, branding, and to build trust, visibility, and help you grow your business. People follow us not because, you are with this company, not because you're Century 21, not because you are with corporate, what I belong to, not because you are with Keller Williams. People follow you because who you are. For us as a company, we don't do that. We help you build your brand as a person. People follow you just because who you are, not because of your own company.
Fei, co-founder of Genton. So today I'm going to talk about how AI agents power the real estate and finance sales. The typical AI agent is like just think about like the trained employee. It actually knows the job, the manual, and the workflow. It just runs. The AI video AI agent, you just upload the photos and your AI avatar. You don't need to spend any time to record the video. As I know a lot of people afraid of in front of the camera, so you don't need to spend any time to editing the video. So the avatar video could help you to quickly generate the shots around 30 seconds or 1 minute to introduce the house inside the condition or the environment.
I'm going to start off with maybe about a few minutes to talk about the housing market. I'm going to maybe provide some insights for the economy for maybe about 5 minutes, and going to spend another 10 minutes, 15 minutes to talk about what we can expect. What are some of the outlook for the economy as well as the housing market? So I don't think home prices are going to drop. It's going to continue to grow in 2026. Home prices continue to rise, and at the same time, interest rate has gone up. Rates start actually going all the way up to 7 or 8%. You get a lot of lockup, but at the same time, that also means with 7 or 8% and home prices continue to rise, first-time buyers have a significant disadvantage because they cannot afford to buy a home. When the economy starts stabilizing, if we actually start seeing maybe not as much inflation, then we probably will see, some slowdown in interest rates. Now, you can say in the last couple reports, it shows that inflation actually started coming down. Inflation started coming down at around 2.6, 2.7%, 2.6% for the, actually 2.7% for the headline CPI.
Areas where we have different views, and different views are fantastic. It's kind of what makes the market. And then I'll try to connect some of the dots from some of the things that Oscar talked about to how we think about equity markets and bond markets. And a lot of portfolios have exposure to stocks and bonds, so kind of like classic 60-40 types of investors. AI will continue to drive the economic growth really across the entire country in 2026. So we had subprime crisis, and that was generally quite concerning. We had Brexit, we had COVID, we had all these supply chain issues, a spike in inflation, and yet the market somehow managed to grind higher. So when I kind of think about where you should put your money today, I tend to follow earnings growth. So I would say bifurcate between having a good amount of money allocated to US large caps, because these are some of the best companies in the world. Yes, they're pretty expensive, but they are growing faster than so many other companies out there. And I think there's some really good opportunities overseas as well, particularly in emerging markets. What I would encourage everyone to do is kind of realize how the S&P 500, how companies in the US translate earnings to stock price. And the good news about being in the US is that you don't need to be Elon Musk, you don't need to be Jeff Bezos to build wealth.
And he brought me along to give a quick talk about creative strategies for funding. We also help with different planning of strategies. I used to be a lawyer, so we help with estate planning. We don't do the legal work, but we help our clients get ready. Make sure they have a trust. In California, it's important to own your property in a trust. Two things we do that's different from other lenders. We do construction to permanent financing. And in California, there's not too many other companies that are doing that right now. So somebody who buys a lot and wants to build a house, we can do that, and we do it really well. So that's one that we do. Another one we do when our clients are buying investment property. So they say, I've got my home, I've got extra money, I want to buy a condo over in Concord, or I want to buy a condo down in San Jose as an investment. We can do a mortgage and we don't have additional rates. It's not more expensive. We offer great competitive rates on investment property.
Oh my God! It's Victoria Lamb! She gets the cat, that's the money cat. She's gonna make a lot of money this year.
Thomas!
Oh! Let me see!